Hello and welcome to Session Tarot. Before I start with our reading of the day, I wanted to tell you about a new reading that I've developed for our 2020 Energy of the Year. What I've done previously is to do readings based on what's coming up over the next either 6 months or 12 months. So there's a few cards drawn for each month and the energy around those. I've decided I'm changing that up now. I've decided that after I was doing a bit of meditation on this last night, I wasn't ever truly fussed with doing that particular reading, because doing predictive readings with timing is not an easy thing. Time is malleable, time changes all the time. Choices that we make on a minute-to-minute, hour-to-hour daily basis alters what's happening, what's coming up. So I meditated on this last night, and I woke up very early this morning with the idea of instead of this monthly tarot reading, I was going to focus on the 4 major areas of our lives. What do we need to focus on? What are the energies around these areas, and what can we do to improve them? What can we do to improve the abundance coming in, the love coming in? How can we look after ourselves? These 4 main areas are career and finances, our home. When I talk about our home, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about home and pleasure. I'm talking about home is where the heart is. What do you do that gives you pleasure? What do you enjoy doing that gives you a sense of space, a sense of place? When you're in the home, an example is what I do when I'm not creating art, because that also runs into my career and finances as well as the tarot, is gardening. I love gardening, and so I'm out there enjoying my gardening whenever I can. I go down the beach whenever I can to walk on the beach or walk in the bush. I love nature and I need to get out there on a regular basis. Otherwise I feel I start getting a little bit anxious. It's what nurtures me. And this is what I'm talking about when I say home and pleasure. I'm talking about what nurtures you. And then we talk about love and relationships, and we'll talk about your health. So for each of these 4 areas, I will draw 2 cards, so the energy around you, and then the next card is the advice on what Spirit is giving us to, or giving you, to improve that, to make it more, to make it better, to create more abundance, bring it all into you in all areas of your life. What is the advice? And so it is the energy around you and then the advice. And so it's basically 2 cards, possibly a few more, for each of these 4 areas, and maybe a couple of oracle cards tossed in depending on time. This reading will be about 20 to 30 minutes, and I'm charging $50 for that. So if you're interested in having one of these for 2020, what you'd like to know, you can either send me a message, or I will also put up a little blurb about it later in the day. But let's go on with our card of the day. Again, I'm using the Gilded Tarot. I did my own 2020 reading with that, which was really quite informative, using this deck, and I am truly resonating with it. Beautiful to shuffle, and I just love it, So what do we need to know for today? So it's just, as I said yesterday, it's kind of a tarot lesson. It's also about the energy of today, which will resonate with some people, not all. But if you're interested in learning the tarot, then this may be of assistance to you. Ooh, here we go. That's nice. The Lovers. What a beautiful card. So the Lovers is, in the traditional Rider-Waite, you have a man and a woman standing either side of an angel, and the angel appears to be protecting them both. He's got arms around them both, and he's protecting them both, and he is blessing this union, that this is the perfect union. There is a mountain that comes up in the middle of the couple that's in the background of the traditional Rider-Waite. What I should do is, actually, and I'll do this in future, is I'll find... No, I'd have to shuffle before. If you don't mind me shuffling before, let me know. If you don't mind me shuffling the cards before I actually start talking, I can then find time to get the corresponding Rider-Waite card, and I can show you the traditional imagery that goes with that particular deck, or with this card. Traditionally, the lovers talk about union, blessed union, coming together at the right time, the right place. This can be with a person, this can be with a business partner. It is a union that is blessed. It is just feeling that it is the right place, the right time with that very special person. It can be about lust. It can be about catching someone's eye across the room and going, oh my God, I just want to jump into your pants. Did I say that? But that's what it could be. You know, it's just that really that initial, oh my God, it's just, but it's coming together with this like-minded person. But as I said, it can also be to do with career, or you finding that thing that you love, finding that, I'll just put it on that side because it's shading my face. You want to see my beautiful face? Sorry. No, we've got this guy has come up with the water. We're coming through the water, so the water is very important. The water talks about emotions. We've got dolphins bouncing around in the background in this card, if you can see the dolphins. So I look at this card, I see the dolphins, and the dolphins in some cultures, they are considered protectors as well. So they could be protecting this couple. So there may be a feeling of people coming around you and assisting you to get into this union with this situation or this person, if you understand what I mean. The water, as I said, it's all about emotions, so it's everything is just wonderful and bubbling up. But we look at the star, and I see the star and the light shining down onto this couple as being the same type of symbolism as the archangel that showers blessings upon the couple in the Rider-Waite card. So the light shines down, you are being blessed. So if you've met somebody recently, or you meet someone today, or you are doing something that just feels absolutely perfect, then it is really, really lovely. That is a really nice thing. Because this is a major arcana card, it's like it's a big, as another tarot reader calls it, big spiritual jobbies. It is big stuff that's happening. This is beyond our control usually. It's, as I said, it can be that spark that you're meeting somebody, or you're suddenly coming across something that goes, yes, this is something I truly want to do. And it's just marvelous. Now, I wasn't going to do more than one card for the day, but because it is a major arcana, when you're doing readings for yourself, sometimes it's all very well and nice to have this, oh yes, that's all wonderful, but in what area are we talking about it? So I'm going to draw another card to see if we can get more insight into what is the lovers about, in what area are we talking about with the lovers. The card that you pick can either emphasize that the love relationship, the hearts and flowers, all that kind of stuff, or it can emphasize some other area. So I quickly shuffle, and at the same time I'm asking myself, what is this about? What is the lovers about? What else do I need to know about the lovers? So I shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Some people will just stop when they fancy stopping when it comes to shuffling, and just draw the card off the top or the bottom. It doesn't really matter. Or take one out from the middle. Or some people will wait until a card jumps out. They would like just what happened then. I'll do both, either or. So what's come out is the Knight of Wands. So the Knights are traditionally about movement and action, and it can also be news coming in, a bit like the pages that also talk about information or news. The Wands talk about that as well. The Knight of Wands in the Rider-Waite he's full steam ahead, and he's just going at its movement and its action. The Wands are movement, action. They see he's holding his staff or his wand. In this particular deck, it's actually showing a lightning rod, something that conducts electricity. When it conducts electricity, up the top here, it brings that energy in and then it pushes it out. So it's movement forward. This to me Now, if we put those two cards together, and this is getting into a tarot, a little bit of a more of a tarot lesson here. The horse is moving away from this couple. So there's action away. It's like this, it could be information that's come in. It's now about a relationship, or you've joined in partnership with somebody that feels right. And now we're going to move forward with this. So if this is a relationship, then it's you are moving forward with this. There could be lots of, the Knight of Wands is all about fire, so it could be this fiery romance, and they could be going places, but you've got to be watchful of the Knight of Wands. Can all be excitement and action, and he can be a very passionate lover. It can also be something that's not quite grounded as well. So it's all about action rather than, okay, let's turn this into something. It's all about full steam ahead with this, which could be what you're looking for. Maybe you're looking for some action and some excitement, because that's what the Knight of Wands shows. It can also be a Knight of Lust, and then he's moving on, or she's moving on. The Knights, the court cards can be indicative of either male or female. It's generally just the energy of or personality of a type of person. These persons can be very passionate, but they can move on fairly quickly. So if it is a career or a new hobby or situation that's come on, then it can talk about something that's got this fire in your belly, and now let's move forward with it. Or you get information about something that creates an awful lot of excitement, and you think, this could be it, this could be the one. So I'm going to leave it there for now, because I only like to keep these videos at about 10 minutes, and we've gone over a little bit. But if you've got any questions about either the Lovers or the Knight of Wands, or about that particular reading, then pop it down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer those over the day. Otherwise, if you're interested in a year ahead reading, 2020 reading for $50, then send me a message and I'll get back to you soon. Okay, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll talk again soon. Bye for now.